Mukuro Ikusaba. Oh, it could be a guy. Mukuro. Here's a lesson. Guy names, foreign wise. I don't know about real. I don't know about like America wise, but if foreign wise, what I've noticed is O's. When a name ends in an O, it's usually a guy. If it ends in an A, it's usually a girl. So this is probably a guy. But then again, his last name ends in an A, but last names are whack.
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking body slam his ass.
The one they call the ultimate despair.
What if KYOKO? I floated this idea right at the end. She calls him the ultimate despair, and I was like, where's the ultimate hope? KYOKO could be the ultimate hope. We don't know what ultimate KYOKO is. Unless she's like the ultimate detective, but she hasn't told us what she is.
Watch out for her.
Oh, it is a her. What am I thinking? Shit. Well, there goes that whole idea about the O and the A thing. KYOKO told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before the next incident? Oh my god, another incident happens. Dude, I thought everyone agreed there would be no incident. 3 days before we would face another murder. Three days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Who the fuck is this? Who's this luchador? Is she the ultimate wrestler? Oh no, this is the ultimate despair. What the fuck is this? 100-mile dash pain of a junk food junkie. That's fucking Aoi. Dude, I swear to God, if Aoi fucking dies, I'm done with this game. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. I'm fucking... Game? So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. You didn't make a small talk or anything. We just get straight to the point. We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that. He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the masterminds, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
Cow's udder's bloated? And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Huh? ... Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Yeah. Kinda sus if you ask me. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Yes, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the death of Toko. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Hey, straight to the point. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. 4th floor, here we come. Or 5th floor. I forget what floor we're on. Where are they? Where is everyone? Who's on what floor? Oh. Those doors are still unlocked. I mind you. Where? Where do I go up? Oh, the next floor. Oh, we're on the 5th floor. Oh my god, we're making progress. Up we go. What is this? 4th floor? 5th floor. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, the plant room. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until now. For some reason, It feels unpleasant. The ultimate despair. Let's see. There's a science room at the top left, a plant room, a karate room. Oh. The karate room. Sakura's not even here. What does that say? Nighttime secrets. I thought that said shit time secrets. No more. Stomp, stomp. He's so dirty. What is that? Is that Monokuma? What is this? What is this? Is this Junko stomping on Monokuma? What's happening? A violin. Eh? Just a poster that says a violin. Sus. Sure, I can look at the clock, see what time it is, but what's the point? I want to know what time it is. Also, look at this room. Is this a zebra pattern or a cow pattern? Probably a cow, because Byakuya was talking about cows. You know? I should have checked the windows. I probably would have gotten a coin for that. My bad. Let's check the other classroom. Oh! This is a fancy floor. Toko, haha, catch me if you can. Makoto, wait up. I'm going to punish you. Gross. Why am I drawn on the chalkboard? Do you draw this, Toko? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? She trying to say something? I think she's almost. Just a little more and I might get it. Grr. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad that I guess she gave up. Despair! Ugh. Dun dun dun. No matter what, no matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras absolutely everywhere. Same nonsense. Clock. Door. Toko. Window. Windows always give me a coin. Watch. Strat. Big window. Okay, fuck this. Can Monokuma not punish me? Is that what that whiteboard tries to subliminally teach me? Why is this classroom so big? Owie! This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I agree. What is this entire blank room? The fuck? Why is there so much empty space on this floor? Holy fuck! The hell is this? A grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must at least vaguely be it must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell before. More than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What?
Come on now.
My fault again? Dude, there's another sword fight in here. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me just give you an itty bitty squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from the NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk? Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
Can't wait.
So
I
it's not
can't
really a
wait.
big of a deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. I mean, I already know there's another student. Sure, the other student must have done this, but to who and why is there no body? There's multiple bodies. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Dude, there's like 1, 2, 3, it's like fucking, oh my god, this is a death of a battlefield. There are white chalk lines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Holy fucking shit. An eye for an eye. Monokuma said that. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against the ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. and their color has changed as well. I think it's also safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? It seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. So why is this floor, if this has happened before with other students, right? Theoretically, this has happened with other students. Why is this floor not clean, but all of the others below it are? No. I didn't know that was the exit door. Well, actually, I assume there's nothing else in here. Well, I didn't talk to Byakuya. Maybe I should go in there and talk to him. Whoops. Byakuya, give me some info. Byakuya, what about what Monokuma just told us? Oh, he's thinking, I see. It looks like I'm not even here. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Alright, good talk, Byakuya, you cunt. I'll fucking kill you when we get out of here. This is a sus room. I'm gonna go check out the plant room real quick. Oh, and the dojo. Right, this is the better plan. I think the science lab is the most sus of them all. Ah, the dojo. Oh, my God. This is where Lucy Liu got her head chopped off. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Oh, coin 101, Zoe. What KYOKO told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? What do you mean, what do it mean? What am I, dumb?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student.
Yeah. The ultimate despair, watch out. It's like the 5th time within like a span of 10 minutes. KYOKO, I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. KYOKO narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did KYOKO get her hands on information that could be that important? We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. What is this place? The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Did I got good eyesight? Oh! Okay, we've ruined the Zoe 101 joke. Ooh, the trees. Even though the room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted in here, and it's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Yeah, tree indoors inside of a school? Yeah, and it's blossoming. Even though this room is totally enclosed, same thing. Oh. Oh. Ooh. What is this? Oh, this is an archery board, I think. I think you just shoot arrows at it. It's a straw post used for sword practice. They use it for training here, too. Sword practice? Look at these lockers. There's 6 lockers? Oh, there's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouse. More cameras. I think that's it. Alright. My business is done here. Can you plant a cherry tree anywhere? I've always wondered, if I just moved wherever I wanted and I planted a cherry tree, would it grow? Can I buy a cherry tree and then just grow it? Holy fuck, look at this place. Oh my god, someone's gonna get snatched up by this giant Venus flytrap. These are man-eating sized plants. What am I looking at?
Yo.
First I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they're just paint on the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decided they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh.
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. I hope he dies. If anyone dies, I hope he dies. What is this, an intercom? Hello?
Welcome to McDonald's, what can I get for you?
There's some kind of control panel here next to the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change without permission. What? Every morning, don't you dare change it without permission. All right, so someone's gonna change that. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running around through sprinklers.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, water fetish. Everyone stay hydrated. Quench that water fetish of ours. Alright. What? What is this? It's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. This thing real?
Watch out!
Dude, what the fuck? He's back again. What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Touch it. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, what's it called? A botanist? Botanist? Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually...
Yo, is that the classroom have to do with the tragedy? By the way, despite how it looks, the flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Yeah, maybe just pull a coin out of that. Keep my distance. Botanist. Good looking out. Thanks. Thanks, Ice. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from the lawnmower to the fertilizer, flower pots, and farm tools. Wow, look at all these weapons. And leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Oh, yeah. What do I give a fuck about the pickaxe? Look at Monokuma's fucking mower. It's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn. Oh. Look at all this shit. Take inventory. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. What am I, a pussy? Crazy diamond. Oh my god, I got a diamond pickaxe? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? Feels like I remember seeing that somewhere. Do I? So let's see. There's a scythe, there's a pickaxe, there's a hoe, and there's a... I don't know what a mows? What's a mows? There are different kinds of gardening tools here. They are trying to get us to are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Yeah, a bunch of shit. Literally. Alright, tool shed useless. Tool shed, nothing. Another camera. I think that's it. Alright, time to go to the science lab. What? What do you mean I don't think I've seen everything here to see? Oh, there's another door here. My bad. Is that a chicken coop? Oh, fresh eggs. What's a chicken coop doing here? Yo, dude, let's get some fresh eggs up in this bitch. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? It seems safe. Ooh, nice. What, am I gonna check every chicken? It's a chicken. Doesn't have, like, a second form, right? What about this chicken? Chicken? It really is, like, right? Like, I could say that for sure. I'm not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? What do you mean? Yes, chickens need to be fed. It's not like it's gonna lay a bomb, is it? Alright, I checked all the chickens. Very well. Sus. Each one of these chickens are sus. I should just kill them all now. I should just slit all of their throats now and we should have a meal. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of the natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with a hand squeeze all natural lemonade. Alright, keep that in mind. 5 chickens. So the number in between 4 and 6. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Alright, now that's it. Oops. X is not the option. Hey, Aoi. If I had the option, you would be by my side. We would be married by this point already. If this was Persona, we'd have been romanced happily by now. Yo, Gundam Tanaka, ooh, I don't know. I kind of got that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Raw. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Sounds kind of like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found here seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way back to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no point to be depressed. Anyway, now there's no point to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone's discovered. Alright. Byakuya, you go first with the whole murder scene. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. He keeps bringing up fat. No one walks into a room and is like, I can smell fat. That the smell of fat, the white outlines of countless corpses, it was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What? The hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell, concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
Can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history. Alright, a murder in a classroom like that is like, it's tragic. It's pretty fucking bad, but that's not like the biggest tragic event in human history. It has to be beyond the school. Like, it has to affect the world. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. Is that true? This seems a bit underwhelming for that sort of fucking setup. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago. I can believe that was the tragedy that afflicted Hope's Peak, but not the tragedy that affected, like, the biggest, most tragic human history event of all time.
in other words,
Precisely, the tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Yeah, sure. Owie, what did you find? You were just perusing the hallways. Oh, she had to take up the role of Sakura because Sakura's always the one banging on the windows. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor front to back. That used to be kind of Sakura's job, like I said. But, anyways, no dice. They were all metal plates all on the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Go for it. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the
Just
school?
a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. A staircase! Up! We're at the highest level. Something the other floors have, but the 5th floor doesn't? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? That mean the 5th floor is the end? Oh, I'm fucking so smart and analytical. We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I will make sure we make it out of this. No, I am sure. We will absolutely make it out of it, no matter what it takes. Yo, who puts a dojo on the 5th floor? You put the dojo on the 1st floor, on solid ground. Toko, are you allowed to speak? Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something. So why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you'd like to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. Alright, tell her to shut up again. Tell her to shut up again. Don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up, and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Thing is huge, like a Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. The ultimate survivalist. Bear Grylls used to go here. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna do with that knife? What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what do we do?
so then,
So why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh, give me that shit. Me? Give me it. Give me it. Then I'll take care of Byakuya and Toko myself. Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
All clear now.
It just goes to show how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I could do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Alright. Time to constantly keep a lookout on that. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry, it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Huh? Did Master just praise me? Alright, now tell her to shut up. I don't want her speaking again at all. Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange, really strange. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. That's how you read that dialogue. Alright, let's hear about your chickens.
You know?
Look at all these chickens. Oh, well, there's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Yeah, the large plant. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Piranha plant? Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think she's calling... I think you're thinking of ducks? Do ducks never get wet? What? I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. Been held back 3 times? What grade are you in? I thought we're all supposed to be high school students. But if it'll, I guess he is a high school student. If it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. No, we gotta discuss everything. The chicken coop. We gotta do the chicken coop. There's a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? There's nothing fresher than raw, right? No, we don't want to catch salmonella, owie. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Yeah, owie. Chill out.
You know?
I know you're all about, like, protein and, like, the food, but raw chicken? You noticed it too, huh? That
What?
pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? Well, there's a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond, that does sound kind of familiar.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know we've definitely seen that phrase before. But where? Ah, that's it. I remember. Mondo's uniform. Oh, I didn't know it was on his back. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket? His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond. What, was his family a bunch of miners?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until
That's
today.
right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. What did?
No.
I noticed there was a lawnmower. I'm thinking about maybe we can use it to call for help. Are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
Heck?
I don't know, maybe we can use it to make crop circles or something? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And then we can use those to call for help. What the heck happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I don't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now more than I've ever been. Hiro needs to go. Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko all need to go. You got anything else to say? Monokuma Flowers, enough to keep me away? He's done. Why would Mondo's pickaxe be here? A sign from the grave? My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Fuck you, Byakuya. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So what do we do now? Well, starting today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure out something.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're ever just gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what does he want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Hey, let's fucking go. Let's hear it. Huh, Kyoko? Time to spill the beans. Take that can of Hanes beans, Hanes McBeans, fucking spill it on the floor. Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mentioned it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It doesn't matter what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? You need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. Yo, this is also why I haven't been trusting Kyoko. She talks all the time about me keeping information from her when it came to Sakura. How she's like got all pissy, like got all into a hissy fit. But she still never divulged this sort of information to me. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. Oh. Wait a second. Very specific wording because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had any sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be serious, right? Can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't even matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as
It's
that.
all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you the room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like
that's
that.
fine.
Fine. I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and... Uh-oh. Oh! She held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool! Why did you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do now is keep telling you that.
so,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. Or maybe she's just lying. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever. Where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. She clearly has information she's not giving us. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk
Come on.
away. Where do you think you're
Goodbye.
going? Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Dude, she's the most sus person I've ever seen in my entire life. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. Went too far. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
The hell, why are you yelling all of a sudden?
I mean,
Look. That is not a situation to scream. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very angry. Dude, he doesn't even say I'm very angry. I'm disappointed in Monokuma. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious, they stole it, knife. You're precious?
Teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Oh, it's gonna be his lawnmower. Reality is filled with such hardship. So much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away to their fantasies. What the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. Well, that's very relevant to modern day.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was all that about? He said something about his precious getting stolen? Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It's likely has something to do with KYOKO. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did KYOKO really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it, and why would she do that? It's not nighttime. Couldn't possibly be nighttime. It's nighttime!
Soon the doors to the dining. Okay then.
Alright, good night. Good night, everyone. KYOKO, have fun. We need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow and about KYOKO. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and KYOKO, I feel there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around.
Well,
Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Where's KYOKO gonna go? Following his lead, each one of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put the knife away. I need to put the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place will be in my desk drawer. Will that be the safest place? But anyway, is KYOKO really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Let's invite her. As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Why would I do this? Why would I do this? The drawer, along with a toolkit, is the survival knife. Alright, it's still there. I should probably just leave it where it is. I shouldn't leave it where it is. I should pick it up and then answer the door. If I had a shotgun, just take the shotgun, bam! Put two shells right through the fucking door frame. Whatever's standing on the other end meets it. Alright, KYOKO dead. That's what would have happened if I was here. KYOKO? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. I see you there. Hey, wait, KYOKO? Without acknowledging me, KYOKO disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Actually, that's untrue. I can just not go. This isn't amnesia.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So it was. So I was right. But what did you steal? A log. She got an attendance log.
So,
I stole this. A key? A master key. Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. That's a master key. It was sharpened like Monokuma. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? How'd you get it open? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken.
correct.
What? It was Sakura. Sakura! Why didn't she get punished? She did it for us? That seems like a fucking lie. That seems like a fucking lie. Sakura would have gotten punished. The moment it happened, Monokuma would have been like, hey, against the rules, fight me. She wouldn't have broken it, then gone, like, had the free time to, like, walk around. I don't believe it. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for
That's
us?
right.
Nah, I feel like she would have mentioned that. That's right. So she would uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school's regulations to help us? She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I don't believe this. I feel like, dude, KYOKO is, I swear, KYOKO is like third imposter. Literally. Monokuma is first imposter. Sakura was second imposter. But KYOKO is third imposter. She's so sus. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away. Which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet with you at the data center in order to... Correct. I wanted to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Mukuro Ikusaba. Again.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Yo, what's up, Combine?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Thanks.
Watch
I
out for
appreciate
her.
the compliment. Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in
Indeed.
there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I didn't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words,
What if she's Mukuro Ikusaba? She may very well be the mastermind. What if she's Mukuro? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I didn't have proof yet, but I have no doubts that I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like KYOKO at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, where's the key? What's the key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go find out. Yo, when this music kicks in, this is a fucking banger of like, let's get it done, team. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't. That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know. There's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching
is that
us,
right?
but they didn't catch on to us last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last time, but as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been lucky guess will be proven true. As KYOKO talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey,
If it's true, then the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time. Then there have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure, and if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we
why is
fail,
that?
I don't think you need to worry at all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope Speak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I look at the key, even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
See.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we will still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them, no matter what?
In other words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
we know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in KYOKO's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then KYOKO took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm going to give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
And one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because if there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best
Goodbye.
shot. I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time, and like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time? Was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk? What was this sudden knot I felt as she walked away? No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it, because it's KYOKO. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety, and then I got to work. How do I summon Monokuma? Can I just call him? Just be like, Monokuma, I got some questions. Let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later,
Monokuma appears!
holy fuck, it actually did work. Well, isn't this a surprise? You being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way, huh?
Most suspicious.
What were you and KYOKO up to? Ow. So I gotta snap my neck. Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I lost, I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Coomed. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes, because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. So, is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella. I don't know what a dude fella is. Dude fella.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Is it true? Isn't there a male and female bear? Actually there is. Yeah.
what?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
What am I?
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What was this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like, how'd you get the best honey, or Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. All pubescent teen boys just as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a fucking, well, why is it censored? That's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank. Stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that? I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Yikes. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope KYOKO made it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's KYOKO after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. So what, the letter? I should read the letter. In reality, I should just read the letter right now.
Toonsoft Company Limited.
Spike Chunsoft. Who's Spike Chunsoft? Holy fuck, a 3D animation? Oh, it's a movie. Oh, they made a fucking movie? Oh my god, Sakura's gonna go berserk! Holy fuck, this martial arts? Dude, holy fuck, what about the others? Dude, imagine if the others show up. Dude, Sakura's gonna whip his ass. Sakura's Revenge. The game would be waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been canceled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for all of your friends. Fuhu Kopi Academy Store, TGS branch. Alright, they ran out of budget. Shit. Shit, man. That was wild. This super stylish, super fashionable game was canceled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
You guys have to recommend it to your friends too.
Is this why all of you guys were recommending I play Danganronpa? Are you trying to get me to fund this game?